Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your November 2023 love reading. Now, I did pre-shuffle the cards and their clarifications. I had some personal things happen in my life, and I will be having a lot more time for YouTube, basically, we'll just say. So I will be definitely doing all 12 signs for love and probably career or something else. But anyways, I didn't want to overwhelm myself. And I'm like, let's just try to keep these as short as possible because last round of videos were really long. So I'm going to try to keep my rambling that I can sometimes do to a minimum. Now, since I am going through some financial situations, I did open up a coffee shop, especially since I don't really have the energy to stream a lot right now. So I do stream on Twitch sometimes. So if you want to check out my tarot streams on there, you can try that. As well as I did open up the coffee shop, like I said, that is linked in the description box down below. If you click on my links, it opens up the link tree, which has all my links, including the coffee shop. And that has personal readings that you can book with me on there. So, if you do that though, I need to try that myself and see like what exactly the process looks like for the customer to make sure it's set up right. Anyways, thank you for being here, and let's go ahead and see what's happening for you in love, Taurus. Okay, so we have start out here with the Eight of Roses, and it says Leap of Faith. I will say an overall theme I see among a lot of your cards here, Taurus, is jealousy and some drama, which is a little unfortunate, but maybe we'll clarify them because I haven't seen the clarification cards yet. Maybe we'll clarify them and everything will be fine. Anyways, like I said, Leap of Faith, Eight of Roses, that is clear. Well, first of all, just that alone, I would say it's saying to try something new, to trust something. And I feel like a lot of you may be a little afraid to try something here, whatever this is. I think that also a lot of you just have some stuff that you are affected by, like from your past, probably. Clarifying this, we have the Six of Roses, challenge winner. I feel like some of you may be jealous of a third party of some kind, and a lot of you most likely will be coming out on top here with challenge winner. Either that or it's just saying that you really want to be the challenge winner. I guess, let's see. The other clarification card is group date. So for those of you who aren't like already seeing someone or whatever, maybe you could go on like out with a group of people, like maybe you and two other people, and two of you have an interest on the same person. That could be the case for a lot of you, but it also does feel also like there is this third looming party here, whether maybe even you have the third looming party, like maybe you're interested in the third party, but it definitely does seem like that there is this three-way dynamic thing happening here. And some of you could even be doing, like, if you're in a relationship and stuff, it doesn't have to be negative, in the sense of like you could just be like maybe you both agree to do a third party situation in the bedroom or something like that, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be bad. So and of course that's up to you at the end of the day. Don't let someone pressure you into something you don't want to do. But we also have next here the reassuring rose. I feel like a lot of you are needing a lot of reassurance right now. And if you are trying something new in the bedroom with someone you're already with, and you've never done something like that before, of course you're probably going to want a lot of reassurance here. But there is some kind of jealousy or like feeling like someone doesn't care about you anymore that you care about. And then we also have, competition here, Five of Roses. Yeah, so definitely more things where you feel like you're not the favorite, or you feel like you're not getting the attention you deserve, or you kind of feel a little left out. Number 21 is the fans. Honestly, I feel like a lot of you that this is probably you, but it could be the other person, what I'm about to say. So if this isn't you, just know that it's the other person. But I feel like a lot of you are doing this thing where, probably because of something from the past, I don't know, but it feels like a lot of you are doing something to get attention because you feel left out, or you feel like you aren't getting the attention, like I said. And so it almost feels like you are like acting out and kind of like trying to like start drama maybe, or trying to do something to get people's attention here because you feel like that's the only way people care about you. Because, let's say, for example, this might not be you, but, like, let's say in your childhood, the only time you got attention was when people, like, maybe no one, like, maybe your parents didn't give you really attention unless you acted out. And so, like, things like that dragged on into adulthood. I don't know. Just be careful not to be doing that, though. Clarifying that, we have the daydreamer. Oh, yeah, way too much in your head. Overthinking things. I feel like a lot of you maybe even imagining things that aren't even there. Like, maybe you feel like the other person's not really giving you the attention you deserve, but also, like, maybe they're about to have an exam. Maybe they're preparing for a job interview. Maybe they're switching jobs. Maybe they're just really stressed and don't have the emotional energy to communicate with you right now. And, or maybe, the emotional stress causes a distance between you and them. And that's okay. And, honestly, whether this is you or them doing this neediness here is very toxic, whoever's doing it. It's understandable for someone to do, but it's also extremely toxic and not healthy for the relationship or for each of the individual parties involved. Someone may also be, whoever it is that is doing all of this for attention and stuff, may be coming off as a little bit of a bitch. Like, coming off as a little bitchy sometimes, and I feel like whoever is kind of pulled back, maybe, and this could go the other way too. I guess we'll see with the clarification criteria coming up next. But for some of you also, maybe if you feel this way, maybe you feel like the other person's kind of being bitchy with you. But like I said, if there's some kind of emotional distance of some kind, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Oh yeah, clarifying, it's the Paradise card, Major Arcana number 19. I feel like this is kind of telling me that, like, things aren't that bad. Things are pretty normal, actually. And instead of causing all this drama and chaos, if this is you doing it, talk about it. Say, hey, I'm feeling this way. And just know, though, that even if you do say that, if you're the type to say that all the time, whether this is you or them, and if this is the other person, then you already know exactly what I mean when I say this, because you would be feeling this way. If someone's constantly doing that kind of stuff, it would be very exhausting and draining to talk to that person. So it is possible that you might not get the outcome you expect still. You just have to tread very lightly here. And I think it's important, of course, if this is the other person doing this, you can't really do too much about it other than try to have a conversation about it and be like, hey, you're annoying me a little bit with this, but I'm not distant with you because of that. I'm distant with you because of I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, whatever. But if this is you doing it, just really think to yourself, like, is this me doing this? Do I do some toxic behaviors that are similar to this? Are things maybe not actually that bad? Because I know sometimes I can also experience this thing where it's like, okay, I haven't talked to this person in a while. I guess we're probably not friends anymore. They probably hate me now. Whatever. That's understandable. But you have to realize when you're doing that and realize that it's toxic if you're doing it. I'm not saying you are, but that's something important for everyone to know here, because I think that's something that everyone experiences to some extent. The next card here we have is this is the overall card, Seven of Roses, drama. This is clarified by the Tattletale card. So yeah, someone's telling on someone here. Someone has a loose mouth. I feel like whoever's doing all this is going to end up telling someone secret of some kind, telling someone something that they shouldn't, kind of having a little bit of a loose mouth here. And I feel like a lot of you is going to experience actually if this ends up happening, if you do this to them or if they do this to you, either way, that's going to experience some kind of distance and untrustworthiness between you and this other person. So just be careful of what you're telling people and make sure that you're not telling people either your secret to someone that you shouldn't trust, or make sure that you're not telling someone else's secret. So the clarification or the oracle card that we have today, I drew the Messages of Love oracle cards here. These are the ones that came off the top of the deck. Now this is, when I pulled these, I asked what this person would have to say to you. So this is more of like from their side. They do feel like they can be completely open with you, as long as this trust doesn't get broken that we've talked about, or maybe they feel like, just make sure that you present yourself in a way to where they know they can trust you. And I feel like currently, at least at the start of this month, they feel like that they can be completely open with you. So if you feel like you're emotionally distant from someone that you're really into, just ask yourself, like, are we really, or is this a little bit in my head? I My spirit guide tells me that the main message along the top of the card actually isn't relevant on this card. The main part is this relationship is moving towards a sacred union. I do feel like that you might end up, as long as you handle things responsibly, I do feel like a lot of you will end up getting closer to this person. Now, the main thing at the top does say marriage. That is possible for some of you, but for most of you, that's not going to be the case. And I was actually suggested to at least cover up the card at the start. I felt the need to. So yeah, you could be getting closer with this person. I feel like a lot of you are. Under the deck here, we have acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Instead of dwelling on things in the past, why did this happen? Why did that happen? Why didn't they talk to me here? Why didn't they talk to me here? Why didn't this happen? Why didn't they do this? Why didn't I do that? Like, no. Accept it. Everything happens for a reason. Move on. It's this energy of stagnance here that is bringing a lot of this down as well. And you have to really, you can only control yourself at the end of the day. So really think about what you could do to help as much as possible without causing more separation. Really think about, like, before you do something too, really think about, like, is this what I'm about to do toxic? Is this going to annoy the other person? Just think about that. And if that isn't a message or advice for you per se, that might be something that the other person might do, but they're probably not watching this video. So anyways, we have attraction here as your card from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. This is on top of the deck. This is what your future holds in love. We have attraction. You attract love, romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's kind of what we was talking to about with the acceptance card here. Kind of like, let go of things from the past. Quit dwelling on like some toxic shit. Like, really just enjoy the moment fully. The current moment you're in, enjoy it. And then move on. And I am sorry, that is my dryer. It is nearing the end of its cycle, so it's going to do it one more time. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it, take a drink and stuff, and come back after it buzzes the second time, because it's about to any second. Apparently it buzzes 3 times. That's really annoying. Anyways, the last card here we have is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I don't really think that really calls for any more clarification on my end. I feel like that is kind of the theme for everything we have had here so far in this reading. And I hope that you have found this helpful. I feel like this was a little bit of a sassy reading on the cards end. So anyways, I hope that this helps. Definitely some good things to think about going into November to have the best month possible and to hopefully have a better December. Anyways, I would really appreciate it if you checked out my coffee shop if you was interested in that. It would definitely help out the channel. And if not, either way, thank you for being here. Watching it definitely helps me get closer to being monetized. It is actually really hard to get monetized on YouTube. It requires a lot of watch hours. So for those of you who really watch all of these and stuff, I really do appreciate that. It really means the world to me. And thank you so much for being here, Taurus. And I will see you next month.